Well, good morning and welcome to Poland and Kolonia. We're here at the old Polish farm that I inherited from my cousin Bartolomew's and have turned into a pretty successful dairy operation, I think. Coffee this morning. Juan Valdez Gourmet Selection. Ran out of the Frida Kahlo, which is a shame, but yeah, I drank all that. This is the Juan Valdez. I think I was calling it Balanceado for a while because it says on the package that it's a balanced coffee. Originally, I think it was called Finca, but I think people didn't know what that meant. Basically means, you know, like small farm, country place kind of thing. What you call a coffee plantation in Colombia is a finca. But yeah, it's good coffee. Kind of good mainstay. I would balance that with getting some of the regional beans. So, you know, Nariño, or I'm trying to think of what other ones they would do. I think they had one from not Tumaco, that's the city. Dang, what's that Pacific department there? I can't think of it now. But you can get Sierra Nevada, all sorts of other regional coffees from Juan Valdez as well. Nariño, that's what I'm trying to think of. Wow. Okay, so at the end of the last episode, we were baling our hay off of our two grass fields, the one here and the one over at the other farm, and we hit the bale limit. So how we dealt with that is we filled the cow barns with feed. So I mixed up total mixed ration. Oh, you don't want to see this. Hang on a second. Yeah, I forgot. The tractor doesn't look proper. Ooh, wait. Nah, that wouldn't pass through like that, would it? Go underneath? No, that's not right. Hang on. Now, pretend you never saw that. I've got the Z-Tor 25K hooked up to our little mini 2.5R feed mixer here, and for whatever reason the PTO shaft wasn't showing up when you'd hook up to it in game, but when you load the game it does, but it always has it kind of at an odd angle and stuff. So here it looks good. I just got to remember to do that every time before you see it and get it fixed. So here's the cow barn. We pretty much filled this with total mixed ration yesterday. Well, not filled it. We put a lot in though. So you can see, yeah, pretty full. 52,000 liters of total mixed ration in here. So the cows are fine. We got enough milk that we can take, but we'll probably do that in a few minutes after we get those hay bales taken care of. So it's the end of August now. I think we got rain in the forecast. Not in the near term, so I need to look at that and figure out when that's going to be, though. So in September, we're going to start chopping the corn. We got this field here, one over at the other place, and another field I want to buy, which will give us a lot of corn. We'll probably use the Orcan over here. What are we doing? Still got that one to go. And one to go there. we'll use the ore can over here. Oh, yeah, I used up all the silage that we had here in the pit. So what I'm thinking about doing is, once I get the bales out of this trailer, which is really for forage, I think I can put silage in here. I'll fill this up with the silage from the other pit, bring it back here, and dump it in here, so that we have silage here where we need it. And then I think when we do the next corn silage, we're going to take the chaff to the biogas plant, put it in one of the bunkers there, and ferment it there. And then from there we can distribute it over here, or even put it in the biogas plant to turn into power and digestate. So I think over here, first thing we're going to do is let's get the rest of these bales up here. I got a handful up already. Good. I was putting them up here, but I started losing daylight last night, and there's no lighting in here, so I figured I will just finish it up in the morning. So let me get started on that. What we'll probably do is we'll check some of these bales out, probably about 6 of them at a time. Oop. And then we can take the 6 and put them into the up into the loft. I don't know, I like doing the I like doing the belt. I think it's pretty cool. I should probably do this as a time lapse, but let's do a little of it ourselves here. It's 1x speed, or wait, well, we'll do a little of it ourselves. Let's slow down time for bale handling, and then we'll do a time lapse. I think I told you in the last episode, the best way to do this is kind of load them on here. Best to get them from the end of the bale like this, put them on. Works the best, and then you can get them on the other end as well. I think we're okay on the bale limit for a little while. I'm not sure how close we are. Not too bad, I don't think. We do have a lot of small squares, because that's what we use on this farm. Up the ladder, careful. There we go. We'll pick these up, and we'll keep stacking them. Nope. But this does work a lot smoother than when I used to toss them up here, just because of the nice way the bale's sitting there nice and perfect for me to pick up and bring over here, and I don't have to manipulate it around, straighten it out. To put it on the stack. I'm not sure how long these bales will last us. Well, we've got a lot of feed in there right now, so that's going to make things easy for us. I think the way to do it is if we put what, 2 mixers worth in there every day, which would be 5,000 liters, I think we'll stay up with how much the cows are consuming. Oh, dang it. Let's finish this. I think we're down the last couple of bales here. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Not bad. I'm only stacking them pretty high just because, well, you know, don't have to do it much higher. It's hard to lift them up anyway. We put the straw up, what, 5 high, but the way we were stacking them, I don't know why did I put them there. I should have put them, you know, here next to the door, but I didn't. Oh, careful. Oh, just drop it. There we go. I think that's it. Speed time back up to 6 times speed, and off we go with the rest of our day. Let's go ahead and turn this off. All right. Okay, so the bales are up there now. That's done. Let's we're already hooked up to the trailer, so let's just go get that silage, or at least get the first one. We'll bring it over here. Try and put it in. Give us a chance to head over to the other farm and check on the cows over there. I think this is my new favorite tractor. It's a great model. Good sound. Animation's good. And it's fast. With the fast transmission, of course, which costs us a little bit extra, but I think it's probably worth it. Alright, so we're going to go around the back side of the other farm. Oh boy. Took that a little wider than I needed to. It's funny with the Z-Tor 7745 turbo. Do you pronounce it Z-Tor? I don't know. Anyway, with that, I would just have the accelerator mashed almost all the time. With this, I don't need to do that. Matter of fact, probably not advisable. It's go. We could have probably beat that car, but we're not going to try. Scooch across the road here. I like getting manure or slurry down. Oh, I missed one. Look at that. It happens. Probably some in the trees for all we know. Where'd it go? Yeah. I was gonna toss it, but it'd probably go flying over it. So when I was mixing up the total mix ration to try and reduce the number of bales and everything yesterday, I brought the wheel loader over here from the biogas plant. Works a little better than the little bucket that we had on the T25. So we got this bale. We'll just give it to the cows here. Oh, they took it. Okay. Then I got the straw bale here. I filled them up with straw as much as I could. I don't know if they'll take it. Still don't want the whole thing yet. They got plenty of straw. Yeah, I didn't fill up straw at the other barn though. These guys should be good. I just look at all the straw, you can see it, and the feed is good too. So yeah, they're maxed out on straw. They could use more hay, but yeah. So 9, 13, 6. I got enough milk here that I could come and get it. I may do that and just sell the milk at the, we're not hurting for money here though, really. There's not much to worry about. Let it warm up a second here. And then we'll start scooping this stuff up. There we go. I'm not even gonna try and do this first person. Oh, maybe. A little bit. What do I got behind me? Anything? No. I don't know. I think I'm not gonna be able to. I don't have the depth perception skill to know when I got close enough that I can start dumping it. Oh, maybe like this. I do not have the confidence. I've not used it enough to know what works and what doesn't. There we go. So the idea is we don't need this pit here at all anymore. This was just overflow from the last corn silage harvest that we did. Since we're going to start using the biogas plant, this will be unnecessary. So we'll actually ferment the chaff at the biogas plant and blanket it there in those big concrete bunkers there. And then what we can do is we can fill a trailer, take it over to the farm where we mix the total mix ration. We'll just put it in that pit over there to store it while we make it, you know, as a place for it to be. That gives us our yard space back here, not that we're necessarily hurting for it. I wonder if I'll be able to get it all in this trailer. I don't think so. I think there's probably quite a bit still in that pile. There's certainly enough here. Push it into the fence though. This wheel loader is incredibly stable. Of course the bucket's not huge like some, so maybe that helps. I think we must be full. So let's see, what tip side do you think I have this set on? I wish it tipped out the back, but it doesn't. I gotta check real quick. I'm not sure that helped. I had the option to select tip side left. I'm not sure if that's telling me what it's currently set on. I guess I could just do... It is on left. Did I actually drop any? Oh, I'm only at 67%. I'm not full. Oh, shoot. Why did it stop unloading? Let's see if we can get some more in there. If not, we'll take it like this. Thought it said it was only 2/3 full. And it wasn't saying that it had reached max weight, so not sure. Oh. Maybe it did dump some on the floor, or very little. Or thought about it. Like that. There we go. Yeah. Do we actually drop any? I think so. Oh yeah, right there. Okay. I'll have to remember to get that. Remind me about that little bit of silage there. Try and pick it up with the wheel loader and put it back in the, put it in here. Next trip. Of course, I think I've got to do something between now and then, so we're definitely going to forget by the time we go back. Okay, so which, it was tip side left, right? That's not bad. Tip side left, correct? Oh, it's such a good model. I'm so glad we have this Ursus tractor. It is the best. So it's the end of August. Really, what do we have to do is we're getting ready for the corn silage harvest in September. If we have time, I think manure for the grass fields or slurry. I'll probably do slurry on one of them just because I got so much slurry. I can't get rid of it fast enough. But by the same token, I have so much manure, I can't get rid of it fast enough either. I'll have to move that conveyor out of the way too. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just drive in here. It's going to be tip side left, so I'm going to get as far over to the right as I can. I think I'm in now. What do you mean? Uh-oh. This is a problem. Why won't it let me do that? I wonder. It's got nothing in it right now. Maybe if I had left just a little silage in there? This is an unexpected problem. try something here. And a little more than that. There we go. Let's get the T25 with a bucket on it. Pick that up, see if we can drop it in there. We may not be able to. It may only allow you to put chaff or yeah, grass into it. Not that one. There we go. And then once it's fermented and is silage, you can put silage in it, like we, you know, put it back in there when we're making it, and we have extra that we didn't need, but I think we're not going to be able to put it in now. It's not going to make me happy. My whole plan went to... What I can do is I can put a little bit of yeah, it's not gonna let me do it. So I'll put a little bit of chaff in there, ferment it, and then we'll be able to do it. But yeah, this was a waste of time. Dang it. Oh boy. Well, that didn't work at all, did it? I guess I could do it from the front where it's lower. Can I get on there? There we go. So that didn't work. What are we gonna do with all this silage now? I want it here. We're gonna put it in the... Could transfer it to that. Because I'm gonna need this trailer. Alright, well, maybe that's something I'll figure out off camera later. Put that there. I don't... Did not anticipate that being a problem. So remember when the silage was looking like it wasn't rendering in on the one end? It was all pushed out the silage clamp at that point, and that's why it wasn't drawing it in on on the end facing the clamp. Alright, let's fill that up. I need that trailer tomorrow. It's a shame it won't let me do it, you know? We just got one butter pellet here, we're not going to worry about it. I'm going to go to the other farm, I'm going to get the milk that's there. Did I open the gate? I don't know if I did. Because we're so quick, I think it won't take very long to do it. So, see, that's a yield sign, isn't it? Remember the other day I was wondering whether I had to yield there or not. I think the guy's coming down the hill, dude. It's a stop sign coming from this way. Look at that beauty view. We'll go right here. Yeah, we're right by the drive. I turned off the light, but I'm pretty sure I didn't open the gate. I did not. I think I'll take it to the dairy rather than sell it because I don't really need the money. The dairy just, it's faster than the throughput that's possible for it. When I get down the road, I'm going to stop and take a look into the production menu and see how full it is. If it's over 2,000, we'll sell it. So here's the dairy. Oh, it's 3,000. We're going to go. We're going to sell this milk. Go first person. Oh, wow. First person makes you respect the roads a little better. Although I do love the view of going through this little green tunnel. Okay, back to first person. That's sorghum. Fountain seed. Whoa. So I think we're just gonna have to take the silage back and I got an idea. I have an idea. €2,000 for milk. Pardon me, ladies. I got an idea. I don't know if I'll be able to execute it or not, but I have an idea on how to take care of this. Not ideal, but it'll work in the near term. Third, second. Back this in with a little more ease. What do we do now? What's the horsepower requirement for our slurry spreader? I don't recall. Let's cut through. So we still have all these hay bales on here, right? And I need to get manure spreader, I think. It's like, well, I don't know what the capacity of this is, but I don't think we're like bumping up against it like we are. I had an idea, but for the silage, but now I'm having second thoughts, or I'm rethinking it. Let's see, what do we need to run this? Can we do this with the Ursus, or do we need the Yamzi, the big blue? So I'm in my garage. Slurry tankers. Don't pay any attention to that other one. 80 horse. We can do that. Alright, so let's just... That's what we'll do. Probably do manure on this field over here, but I'll do slurry on the other one. And I'll take it from this barn, or maybe I don't know. I'll have to check, see what's up the other barn. It'll be quicker if I refill up there. But I don't know if it's banging on max capacity like this one over here is. Taking that turn a little wide. This has always got a wider width. Well, it's not as wide as I think it is. We'll come out if we need to. So we gotta put the oh, look at that little controller drift is just gonna adjust to that side. Put the splash plate on, and let's go. Oh yeah, I got room. Oh no. Alright, I'll do this. I'll figure out where I'm going to refill from. I may go back. I may not even need to. We'll see. In the end, I just needed a little more slurry to finish the job over there, so I just grabbed it from that farm. I didn't want to have to drag it out any longer than it needed to be. We'll give the biogas plant whatever it'll take here. That looks like it. Not very much. While we're here, I'm sorry, I was just thinking I could bring the silage here. I don't want to put it in the biogas plant. I just want to dump it on the floor here so I can pick it up. Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. I won't put it in the clamps, but I'll put it in the, I'll just put it on the floor somewhere. Ooh. Making a mess of the day, I think. Back to the farm. Yeah, but I gotta do something with that trailer. Gotta empty it out, because otherwise I won't be able to use it with the ore can tomorrow on the corn. Let's see, we could cultivate fields today, I suppose. We need to do that, right? Trying to think of what work we need to do. Too far. Should be good. It's 11:30. Spread manure on this grass field. Won't do any good to try and mulch these. Could cultivate them. And we'd have to stone pick them. And then they'd be ready to plant, but they're not going to be till that'll be corn next year. I don't know what we'll do with this one. Canola, when do you crop calendar? Canola you have to plant in August. We would have to plant that today if we wanted this to be a canola field for our beehives. Ooh, let's see. Cultivate, stone pick, and plant. Do we have time for that this afternoon? Oh my God. It's not a direct drill, is it? Check our seeder out. Doesn't say that it is, so I don't think it is. Okay, let's have an early lunch. Think about it. It's gonna... Oh, we'd have to roll today too. Yikes. Let me eat quick and think about it. Okay, I'm finishing up kind of a quick lunch here, and oh man, I've decided I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and get canola into that field. There's not much time left in the episode, just because of the decisions that I made and the editing that I did. So we're going to try and get canola in there. The first thing we got to do is we got to cultivate that field. I'm going to go get the Yamzi and the cultivator. I'm going to put in, I think, jump cuts and time lapses to probably try and share as much of this with you as possible before the end of the episode, when I have probably 8 minutes to do it. So, yeah, this should probably be a jump cut then. Alright, I'm arriving up at the back side of the farm with Big Blue. I got the cultivator, and we'll see if we can get this done. I'm debating on whether to even bother stone picking it or not. Because of the time crunch. But, it's only 1 o'clock. I think I'll be okay. It's not a big field. But we'll see. I'll go ahead and I'll start the time lapse now, and we'll see how much we can get done and include in the episode. Yeah, those stones do look pretty big. I think I better get them. Boy, I wasn't sure that we were going to be able to pull that off. But as it turns out, we've got enough time in the day. We're just challenged with time remaining in the episode. So we were able to get it cultivated with the Yamzi and our cultivator. We grabbed Pat's stone picker. We're able to get the stones off of the field. And we got it seeded with our seed drill and the canola. We were able to roll it, which we just finished doing, and now we're going to grab the weeder. I was thinking that I wasn't going to have time to be able to do this. We got to move the tanker so we can get to it. But yeah, I was almost convinced that we weren't going to get a chance to use the weeder before we ran out of daylight. And I was thinking, well, I guess I could spray it tomorrow. But the problem I have in FS25, the way I play on 3-day months, is that if I don't weed it before the crops even germinate, when the crops germinate and you have the first growth state, I've already got medium weeds, which I can't use a regular weeder on, so I either have to spray them or I have to use a hoe. So this weeder here is Harrows. It's designed to work with that 4-trip trolley system, and if you turn it on, it will actually not only weed but give you a growth state, or fertilizer state. So now this field, once we get done doing the weeding on it here with this Harrows, is gonna be completely done. We won't have to do another thing to it. It's got 2 fertilizing states, right? Or does it? Oh, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I'll have to look. Because yeah, our drill doesn't have a fertilizer, so we will have to probably run across with this with slurry or manure to get another fertilizer state on it, I think. But you know what? We did it. We pulled it off. I didn't think it was going to happen. So, success. It was a successful day. So I want to thank you for hanging out with me here in Kolonia. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. And if you don't subscribe yet, why not? Don't cost nothing.